Hey guys, welcome to another Grizzle Beagle playthrough. This is Johnson.
This is Grizzly.
And this is Dookie Dingo.
And welcome back for our fifth Arkham Asylum video, and easily the smoothest one so far. We're going to go ahead and jump in and you can see exactly how smoothly this goes for our rippled hero.
Who is not
Rippled?
Yes.
What a weird adjective to use for somebody, rippled.
I was thinking about him and his abs and his cape. It kind of went together.
I was thinking of like ice cream, like fudge ripple.
Rippling
Batman
cape.
is fudge rippled for your pleasure.
Rippling
He's
muscles.
rippled for your pleasure.
When we last left Batman, he was about to scan the goo-covered cane laying on the floor.
Yeah, did we ever decide what that was? Like, is that cane juice or?
I think it's snot.
Well, you see, much like Hammond's cane, he kept lots of DNA inside of it.
Oh.
Well, look at these big piles of DNA all over the floor that Batman is tracking.
Just laying around, just giant steaming piles of DNA. Quincy Sharp, you're gross.
And from how they're distance apart, I can tell that Warden Sharp recovers fairly quickly. Because, I mean, this is a testament.
All the bodily fluids.
Why are you throwing batarangs at that pile of DNA?
Well, you would be scared of it too.
Hey,
To get samples. To get
Arkham's
samples.
on.
There just
Who
seems
would
to
have
be
dropped
no
this
end.
bell here? Who dropped this bell here? Who would do such a heinous crime? Surely they need to be brought to justice. I'll have to deal with that later.
I'm trying to remember, because this was pre-recorded, I'm trying to remember how many people Batman lets die in this one. Let's watch.
Are we up to 4 right now? I think we're up to 4.
I think so.
I think it's been
Okay.
more than that, but we'll see. Watch
Hey,
Batman
did
Boogie.
we ever explain what the little collars are? What are the little collars on there?
It's explained in the video. Like, that's what... Oh crap, metal detector.
Did you really just do that?
I did.
Did
Now
you
they're
learn
all
nothing
mad.
from Left 4 Dead?
How are they still
Man, those
hitting
guys
me?
are excellent shots.
These are the
guys are
opposite
like
of stormtroopers.
Those guys are like special ops, man. Those guys are crazy. See, this is why you shouldn't allow inmates to play Call of Duty in prison.
Well, they have become quite skilled. I mean, moving target 70 feet into the air? That is really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a black cape and inside of a dark building,
He's hidden in the
moving
shadows.
at a high rate of speed.
He's a
I
trained
mean, that's,
ninja.
and with a fully automatic weapon too. That is not easy. Why do you just keep scanning that dude's junk?
I like knowing where it is
Batman
at all
has
times.
to know. Batman's very interested.
Alright, trying a new technique here. Never done this before because I've never walked through that metal
Not dying?
detector. And that did not work. I cannot get to him.
Oh
God.
yeah, oh man, oh man.
Uh-oh.
Batman
Womp, womp.
sleepy. Batman need nap time.
Yep, now there's no Dark Knight Returns. That is over.
And nothing of value was lost.
That's not fun.
Millions of people were saved.
Yeah, granted, a lot of people are going to live. All the villains will leave leave Gotham. But, I mean, there's nothing to do if Batman's not there.
Yeah, I heard somebody make that argument one time that the only reason that there are supervillains is because there are superheroes.
Oh,
Like,
they make that
eventually,
villain
if there were
everywhere.
no superheroes,
If you read
Yeah,
The Dark
but
Knight
eventually if
Returns,
there
that's
were
one of the
no-
main things.
there's only supervillains because there are superheroes.
Yeah. Well, there's only supervillains in Gotham because of Batman. It's mentioned in the Nolan movies. Batman just armpitted that man
you
to
know
death.
I didn't. You know I didn't watch those.
Yes, you did. Of course you watched them.
Smell
Man,
my piss.
how funky is Batman's armpit if it can render a man unconscious in less than 10 seconds?
It's actually not the smell, but he has bat armpit hair, which actually strangles. It does part of the choking for him.
It worms its way into the man's esophagus and
It's
just
prehensile
chokes him out
hair.
from inside.
Well,
That's
Batman actually
disgusting.
uses chloroform as deodorant.
You know, that's not a bad idea, just to be completely honest. Because, like, if anyone ever actually says, "Oh man, what's that smell?" and they're referring to your armpits, they're already unconscious.
Oh, there's a dead guy. Get those
He is
teeth.
dead. Said status deceased. Was he? I didn't get a chance to check. Was he deceased before you?
I think he
Cut
was
him down?
deceased before.
He was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
All right, that's all right, Batman. That doesn't count.
Batman will try harder. Batman's stepping on all that DNA, and now it's all slick, and his boots are nasty.
After as many people as Batman has kicked, his boots have got to be covered in just some serious ick.
I think he puts Rain-X on them.
He armor-alls them. Scotch guard. That was not the person you aimed at all.
Hey, the job was done. That's all that matters.
Batman hates skeletons!
Don't you?
Oh,
I don't hate skeletons. I just am waiting for their eventual skeleton uprising.
I for one welcome our new skeleton overlords.
Alright, Batman is taking some people out here. This is...
I mean, just statistically speaking, there are way more skeletons than there are people.
Yes, but they don't tend to operate well alone.
Dark
Get
Souls
over
begs to
here.
differ.
Yes, it does, but it may not be the most factual. It is not the Discovery Channel. I'll put it that way. It is
Wait, hold
Dark
on.
Souls.
Are you trying to tell me that Dark Souls may not exactly be factual? Like, historically accurate?
Possibly.
Blasphemy.
Dark Souls is a
What is
documentary.
Jotson gonna upgrade?
It looks like I'm going to get a combo batarang.
Oh, all it does is allow you to pose slightly sexually while you throw batarangs.
And you call that
It just uses
unimportant?
the enemy.
Well, style is important. If there's anything that Beautiful Joe has ever taught me, it's that style is in fact important.
That's what taught you that?
You see, Batman posing sexually, it confuses the opponent while he fights them.
I'm confused
Sexually
and
confuses
aroused.
them. His body is excellent, but I feel I should be fighting him.
With my pants off.
If I'm gonna continue this fight, I cannot wear these pants.
They're too constricting. Seriously. I don't know. I'd feel really weird if I was supposed to be standing guard duty, but those teeth were sitting there chattering behind me.
Joker said we can't
Like, I'd
touch
feel
him.
really uncomfortable. I feel really uncomfortable about it.
Please make him stop. Hey, can't touch him. It's part of the job.
I'd love it if the teeth were semi-sentient as well. Hey Jerry, what you doing?
Semi-sentient, but just not very smart. They ask the same questions.
just every 30 seconds.
They talk about the
They have
same
the memory
TV
of
shows.
goldfish. Have you seen 30 Rock yet?
Now look, I do this mostly to annoy you, Dingo. Open it.
Oh, great. And then it completely ignore it. Awesome. So good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Why is there, like, steam coming off of those DNA traces? What is that?
That's called fresh.
Nope. Into the vents.
Sneaky Batman.
Batman just enjoys vents, is really what it comes
They'll
down to.
they'll never see me in my pillow fort.
His head went through my cape.
I saw that.
Oh, did he just
Ka-chunk.
crotch shot him?
Oh yes.
Well, yeah.
This game has lots
I mean,
of symbolism.
Let's play Batman and punch people in the dick.
You know that can kill a man.
It at least
I
makes you
think what
want
we
to die.
figured out is that, I think what we've really figured out is that pretty much anything will kill you. Humans are just squishy. We're basically like giant meat water balloons.
Batman has to go urinate.
In the ladies' room?
Well, at least has to grab what the Riddler left. Oh, the Riddler used the handicap stall. That is rude.
Was it for Oracle?
That was the.
Oh, and then he
men's
said it
room.
wasn't much of a challenge. He said it wasn't much of a challenge. That's messed up.
That means he has great fiber
Yeah, that wasn't
intake.
the loading screen at all.
Now, how is the Warden getting his DNA on the wall that high? He's an elderly man. This is ridiculous.
Are those rooms carpeted? Do they keep the insane people in like old-fashioned bar jail cells, but they have nice carpet on the floor?
This is an asylum, not
It's
a Turkish
shag-
prison.
No, that's tile. That's some sort of tile.
Why doesn't he have that thing in their face? What
That's
purpose does that
orthodontia.
serve?
It's orthodontia.
Yeah,
I
straightens
mean,
their
just
teeth.
because they're insane doesn't mean they shouldn't have straight teeth.
Yeah, once they are released back into society, they're going to be incredibly handsome, maniacal killers.
Or maybe that's where Joker keeps getting all of his chattering teeth.
Stop! Stop, Batman!
This is one of the parts of the game where you're like, oh, that's right, I'm not gay. Why have I been looking at all these man bodies this whole time?
See, if Batman had just helped her for just a second, maybe she wouldn't be so crazy. Are those leaves or leeches?
I don't know. Batman just has no interest.
He
think
prefers
Batman's a
men in
eunuch.
tights.
There's lots of people. That one's doing exercises. Did you see that? He was doing pull-ups.
Look,
I like
you
how
can see
you
her
can see
hair.
her hair in the X-ray.
Yeah.
She looks like she's from an 80s hair band. Surprisingly, there was an 80s band called Poison.
Batman, follow the splooshes.
So, oh, never mind. I was trying to follow the trail of Harley is carrying this dude, and they're steaming hot piles of DNA all over the floor as they go. But that's really just a rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
Batman's
Seems
like,
legit.
No.
I don't think that's really him.
My work here is done.
You have to help me.
Oh, here comes that lesbian sex scene.
Maybe I can sneak you some
This is so
shampoo.
trying.
Plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah, well, I really don't have time.
You hear that sound?
Please.
Do you guys hear it? That's the sound of thousands of fan fictions being written right now. Thousands.
Huh, it sounds like sweat and frustration and old meat.
What the heck? I'll cut your break.
I had heard many voices crying out.
I like the fact that they gave her a shirt, but then they just let her fend for herself when it came to pants.
Well, you can't tell them how to live. You can only guide them.
Cutbacks.
I could watch those two all day. Yeah, Joker, I'm sure you could. Are you going to leave some steaming hot piles of DNA around too?
I think these guys
No,
are.
Joker probably.
Nope, we're playing
Well, you
Outlast
gotta
again.
Yep.
You only got half a straitjacket.
How did Batman cut that rope? What did he use?
Maybe the 5-inch serrated spikes on his forearms.
Well, those are pretty handy, but he typically only uses those to open cans.
Swiss Army bat.
It's useless. Half the code won't get you
I kind of like how that was handled in Batman Begins, though. Those are meant for catching blades and turning them. Like they're utility forearms. Can you imagine how deadly it would be if Popeye had those?
I
That would
don't.
be a weapon of mass destruction.
I don't think there's enough steel for it to fit. It would take years to take apart a battleship.
Cold War era braces.
You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
All right, let's go talk
Lock
to
this
this
gate. You
gentleman
just shorted
again.
it out.
Get me out of here!
Wait, we just saw him.
Rescued the wrong
That's
How
a
No, he was
cool
Aaron
in
Cash.
there.
imposter.
What are you doing with that one-armed mannequin?
Why is there DNA in there? Where did that DNA come from? That's not yours.
Oh, look,
that
that's
was
Gordon.
quick. That was cool. Creepy.
Yeah, I actually really like that part. That is the best Clayface Easter egg. It's really good.
He turned back. Is it Barbara? It's like, where did you even get the wheelchair?
No, it's actually just Batman from the waist down. There's no waist up. It's just...
It's half a cat.
Yeah.
Speaking of, is that dude missing an arm?
No, it's caught up in his for one thing, his crazy eyes, and also his...
And his goiter. He has no chin. It's just like face, neck.
Oh no, it's George Lucas. We found him.
Oh no!
With his little Lucas babies.
Yeah.
Batman, this is not the time to be playing on your PSP.
Batman! Batman!
Feed me.
Are you gonna go get that trophy?
I was
Huh?
making sure he
Huh?
didn't jump out and George Lucas all over me. I mean, he's pretty creepy. That's
So
one
is
of
that
those.
dude the only one up there?
Yeah, he's the only
You gonna
guy.
get the Riddler? You gonna get
Is
the
that
Riddler
one-armed
challenge for Clayface?
They're afraid that if they put George Lucas close to any other inmates, he's going to give another character idea as bad as Jar Jar Binks. And if that spreads, there's no stopping it. Yeah, that's
Kill
what
it
we're
with
trying
fire.
to avoid.
Kill it. Make it burn.
Batman's in no hurry.
Ha Going to... That dude's adorable. He thought he could do something. I like how you knew he was going to jump out because you saw him with the X-ray vision first.
Yeah, it kind of ruins the surprise. You know, that's one of the biggest complaints about this game is the fact that you can keep that on all the time and there's almost no downside.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that Batman hates skeletons. I mean, that's science.
Well, it does help him build his rage.
I think we're
You can
playing the
make it-
wrong game
You
again.
can make it. You can make it.
You're
I think
Batman,
not.
just jump.
Surprise! You know
So,
that.
is one of the other complaints about this game Harley Quinn's costume? Or lack thereof?
I don't know, maybe.
Or how about the fact that now she's apparently Ninja Gaiden?
Oh, what was he doing sitting there if he was awake?
How did
Come
his
on,
hands
man.
get untied? How did his hands get untied?
Get
Did
up
the
and
electricity
leave.
shock the cuffs off?
That just shows how dependent they are on Batman. He would not even lift himself off the floor. Ow.
Ow!
Oh, man.
Ow! 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 My feet!
That hurt very bad.
Get a gun and shoot the stupid bat.
Batman really needs to be wearing rubber-soled shoes.
No, he's not going into that kind of stuff. Look, I'm going to trust
Well, I
Batman
mean-
to do what Batman needs to do.
I don't understand. What was he using? Like, I'm trying to think of what materials he could be using for the bottom of shoes that would conduct electricity.
Now, believe it or not, there is a Bat budget. I mean, yeah, he's
Aluminum.
rich, but there's a Bat budget. And he can afford things like rubber.
But what did he use? Are they, like, filled with water?
Yeah, they're
Oil?
actually
What are they
water-soled
filled
shoes.
with?
They're very comfortable.
Yeah,
What's your problem?
A little bit of steel. A little bit of water and steel. I mean, seriously.
I mean, Batman has to be on his feet all day long.
I think
Apparently
we're just gonna
Dr.
let Batman
Scholes is
do it the way he
conducting.
needs to.
Ow, that looks like it hurt.
Am I the only one who thinks it's probably a bad idea to have cabinets full of weapons that can be not easy? Oh, hello, camera? Okay, cool.
Yeah, camera goes a bit
Um,
nuts sometimes.
Well, I mean, there's these That was... okay, yeah, my suspension of disbelief there just... I can't.
What she said was that as easy as it looked. I mean, seriously. She acknowledged the fact that it was nuts.
Yeah, that was bad. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I don't really think it's a good idea to have cabinets full of weapons around all these violent criminals that can, I mean, by all intent, by all reports, be opened by your hands.
You have to pull really hard, to be fair.
Yeah, for like
It
5
does
seconds.
set off an alarm.
Yeah, it goes
And it does set
bee-boop,
off an
bee-boop,
alarm.
bee-boop.
Patient pacification system.
That was a
if-
pacification
and if anyone-
system? And it killed a guy?
Yeah.
That is the ultimate pacification.
I was about to say, I mean, he's pacified, isn't he?
Yeah, he's no longer
Pacified
complaining.
to death.
The ventriloquist.
I really liked the ventriloquist. I really
Yeah.
liked him as a character. I thought he was kind of cool.
I like.
It always,
I like most
it always
Bat
made me
villains.
wonder whether the dummy was real or not.
Really?
Whether if the dummy, well, I mean, if the dummy was like actually possessed or something.
Really?
Yeah, really.
All right.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, come on. You never, like, you never questioned it at all, ever.
Nope.
And it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for Batman. I mean, come on.
It would be out of the
guy that-
realm of
He's
odds. I think.
normalcy, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's dealt with the supernatural
No.
before.
He does, but rarely. Usually in relation to Ra's al Ghul.
I mean, that's a major arc for him.
It is.
That Ra's al Ghul keeps coming back.
It is. It's also one of my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you prefer things to stay within the realm of possibility.
I like
right?
I like the more scientific side of Batman.
Oh, the part where he scientifically punches someone in the taint?
Yes. I mean that is science.
It
Taint
has to be scientifically
pacification.
done.
His taint
All
is no
taint, all
longer
the
tri-
time.
His taint is no longer agitated.
That sounds like something you need a really weird cream for.
Or a bat punch. Both work.
Or a bat punch. A nice, cold Hawaiian bat punch.
Hey, look, someone is being suspended.
Look who's finally turned up.
See, their
The
disbelief is
Warden
being
himself.
suspended.
How's it hanging?
Oh, man.
Along with the
Oh.
rest of them. Hmm.
And a little
So did she make that? Did she make that costume herself?
I know. Shocked. How you gonna say
Yeah, she has lots of time.
She's a cosplayer in her off time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a nice toy you've got there, Bat. Can I have... No,
So why isn't she pushing the button?
Bat. Time to turn...
She doesn't feel like it.
Those two guys hanging around all day. One down, fun to go.
Because she's crazy.
So... Alright, so they suspended them over water that was electrified, but just as a backup, they also had bombs?
Oh, the bomb goes off at the end. So I have to do it in a certain amount of time, or else the bomb goes off.
Oh,
It's the standard
Almost killed
double
that guy.
jeopardy. I mean, have you ever read a 1960s Batman comic or watched Batman the Animated Series?
You have only 30
This is like Villain 101.
Bye-bye.
yeah, but it never works.
It doesn't, because they never do triple jeopardy. You gotta get that extra one in there.
And usually Robin's there to deal with at least one of the jeopardies.
Oh god, not Robin. Don't Robin me.
I do what I want.
What? Well, you don't want to talk about the guy in short shorts that follows Batman around?
Oh, nice comb over, bro.
You're safe now.
He has a wonderful hairline.
I saw a head.
Oh, that's awful. That is just terrible.
I'll stop.
Why are all the guards in this? Why are all the guards here so greasy?
Listen,
They've had a hard
They
day.
don't
All
have
of
much
them.
time
They're
to
all so
shower.
they're all so greasy.
And
Why?
Batman
Why are they
makes
all so
all of them
greasy?
use chloroform for deodorant, and it's just not that effective.
This game just brings up so many questions about the safety of Arkham as an institution.
And the general
Sanitation is a
smell.
problem. I mean, we saw their sewers. Their sewers are tantamount to a hole in the ground.
He saved our lives.
Like it's literally just a giant cavern. That's their sewer system.
Hey, it does the job. And also
but-
provides
but
place
eventually
for
it will fill up.
lurking.
It's very important in Gotham is to have place to lurk.
Yeah, with the
have a
original
lurking
architecture
lair.
plans, they spoke to the architects and the contractors and the construction company, and they asked them, can there be space for lurking? Can you make sure we have nice, sizable basement areas and pathways between rooms? And let's not forget that ventilation system. We're going to need to lurk pretty much everywhere.
And we need those nuts that hold the ventilation vents in to be able to be pulled out as well.
Hey, you got to pull pretty hard. and you may need some ninja training, but you can get them out. They said we really need to
destroyed
strike
more
that
than 10
ninja
teeth.
training balance with the strength of the bolts.
Tired? Let me give you a little help. You're right on target, best brain.
Okay,
You've
now
destroyed
she's
way
helping
more
me.
than 10 teeth.
Yeah, I actually don't understand that system at all. Let one of the fans explain it in the comments.
It really doesn't make any sense considering the fact that one set of jaws has like what, 32 teeth?
Mm-hmm. I know it has something to do with location, etc., etc. Don't care. I just kill them and get points. So
Location, location, location.
yes, in the real estate world, location, location, lurking space are the three major rules.
So skeleton! Skeleton, punch it! Punch the skeleton. Okay.
It
See,
worked.
this is why I can't trust them. This is why I can't trust the skeletons. So has no one ever really thought that it was strange that Bruce Wayne's always looking for some place to lurk?
Oh, he actually got on top of me.
Throw the lunatic. Throw the lunatic. I like how you dragged him slightly away from the stairs.
Well, you don't want to hurt the guy. You just want to cave his head in a little bit.
You not gonna take that picture, bro?
What picture, bro?
Did you not see the Arkham Chronicle or whatever?
Oh,
that was at
yeah,
the end of that.
More
catwalk?
often than not, I ignore them unless I'm thrust directly into their path, because they're really kind of pointless.
Literally walked up to it.
Yeah, but then I realized I had something else I wanted to do, and pretty
More
much
pressing
anything trumps
matters.
it.
Man, you just go out of your way to make me a nervous wreck, don't you?
Actually, that one was not any thought at all. There's nothing down there, man.
That is also another cell. Yes.
Be sure I look at all of them.
Well, he's also doing an inspection while he's here.
Oh, so Batman is the OSHA inspector. That makes sense.
He's Batman / fire marshal. It's so he can save up for rubber soles.
You fail. That'll be $42,000.
Justice.
Well, I mean they get paid per inspection. I mean that's really, that whole system is just rife with the ability to game the system for your own personal gain.
Well,
Get out,
really,
it's
I
a
mean,
trap.
it's a way for
Thanks,
Bruce Wayne to
Akbar.
earn some extra money, and Batman gets to throw more justice at people.
You need to put as much justice around as you possibly can.
Yeah. So like, how much justice is there per square inch in Gotham?
It depends on how hard Batman hits.
Like, what's the ratio of justice per square inch?
That's not the only
Right, so we've
variable.
already shown.
In the head.
Oh, hold on. So we've already seen that those floors kill. Batman is knocking those guys out and then leaving them on those floors.
Did you see that guy fly over
He
the
is
edge of the
killing
fence? I mean,
all of
seriously.
them. He's killing all these people. Well, I mean, granted, Harley is killing all of them. But
Yeah, that's the point. Is Batman didn't kill them? Electricity did. Batman didn't kill that guy who flew over the railing.
But he
Gravity
knocked them
did.
unconscious. It would be like punching somebody unconscious and laying them in the path of a steamroller.
Still not
It's like,
responsible.
oh, I didn't kill them. The steamroller did. No, that was pretty much you, Batman.
Hey, you want to argue philosophy with the guy who's stabbing this man in the penis with an electrical stick? Because I don't think you do.
I'm an American. I'm an American. I will not negotiate
stabbed
with
in the
terrorists.
penis with an electrical
I
stick.
will not be penis stabbed. I will not be electrically penis stabbed. Or maybe I will. Maybe that's my fetish. Don't kink shame.
I do king shame because this is America and I get to do that too.
That's true. America, home of the free,
America.
land of the kink shame. Please toss more people over the edge. I'm really enjoying watching Batman commit murder. Oh, there he goes.
There's another
Bye.
one.
Have a good day.
Again, gravity
Don't forget to
commits
write
the murder.
hell. So is
So
that
do you think that one guy who went to the
6?
other side feels bad?
It depends on if
The
you're
other side of
counting the
what?
people who's getting electrocuted.
No, that
Oh,
guy right
toss
there.
him over the
He
edge.
went to the
Toss
other
him over the
side.
edge. Come on. Oh.
He went to the
Now
other side
gingerly
while his
throw
buddies
him off
were
the
running.
edge.
I'm on my way now.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best.
You know, I really like this game, but this is a terrible shot. I know they're trying to show the TV and the person who has a rail right in front of her face, but this is a very poorly composed shot.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's not good. And toss her over the edge.
Huzzah!
Night-night. Puddin'.
That segment is just called Batman Deals with Feminism.
That's my party list.
Oh,
Hey.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Why this class has
whoa.
to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me.
Oh, Batman Deals with
That's
Feminism
what I
Part
think
2.
of. That's what I think of Gamergate.
Oh man, you're gonna cause an explosion on our comments. Hey, we might get some comments.
Hey,
Jay, he's in the
it's
city
actually
with
about
my
ethics in game journalism, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
I know.
Damn. Well,
I think it's actually about people just getting pissed when they should be just playing video games.
Yeah. Quit getting mad about video games, son.
Just play them, have some fun. Good God.
It's like people arguing over which My Little Pony is their favorite.
Harley is subdued. And I have
Ooh.
Woohoo! Subdued, huh? Why did he have to
Harley's been
pause there,
everywhere
make it
on the
weird?
So I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen. Be careful. I
Exclude
rerouted
matches
a
not
Wintex
containing...
satellite
Oh,
to
are those giant icicles?
Yes, they are.
I wonder what could be in that direction. I wonder what sort of
I
super villain type person could be there with all that cold.
I believe it's the
Arnold
Pyromaniac
Schwarzenegger.
Firefly.
Yeah, it's definitely Firefly. It's actually Venom. Batman
From
and Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
had a crossover. It's Venom. Yeah, absolutely. Didn't you see that episode where Venom was all about the ice? It's really weird. But that's canon.
You was
What are you gonna do?
cold as ice. Where are you going, Batman?
Hey,
Where are
Batman
you
has
going?
things to do. He's going in this
So
door.
on the off hours, are the guards used as like a discotheque?
I would say so. Wouldn't you?
They do the electric boogaloo. Hmm.
All right, which one
No.
opens? Which one opens? There
Probably
it
the one
is.
with the line going to it. Yeah. Batman, get off your Vita. Come on. Is that the iPhone 8?
If it's the iPhone 8, it would be bigger than Batman. You have to use your full
So
body
much screen.
to swipe.
Well, he got the iPhone 8B for Bruce.
I think on the iPhone 8, the plans right now anyway are that you can play
we're
Twister
locked
on
in.
it.
Good thing the back of this wall is extremely explodable.
Oh look, in a Chronicle of Arkham. They're so rare.
Now, this one you get. Okay, sure, why not?
It's right there next to me, and I have to go past it.
What do you call someone who has failed to solve 3/4 of my riddle?
You and I have fundamentally differing views on video games.
I know we do, and on just about every subject.
You know, the weird thing is, though, is that you seem to enjoy video games a lot more than I do.
That's because I'm not a crazy
There's
person.
certain video games, well, like Skyrim and just any of those grand adventuring games like that, I cannot enjoy.
Look, if I hated as many things as you do, I would be depressed.
Thanks for that gentle segue into my clinical depression. I appreciate that.
Man, I hate the Nolan movies. Man, I hate the Lord of the Rings. Man, I hate Skyrim games. I mean, it's like, why don't you like fun? Is there no room for fun?
No, there's not. There's no room for fun
There's
in video
only-
games. There's only
There's
Zool.
only room for eating babies and for being a feral dog.
Yeah, that takes up a lot of time.
I only hate things because I want to love them and can't.
Okay.
That's
I think that's fair.
It's a little psychotic, but I'll give it to you.
Why is it? What? Oh, great. So now, so just because I do something a little crazy, now I'm psychotic.
Well, did you see
Nice.
that guy running at
You
me
want
there?
Batman to punch. I bet you want Batman to punch me in the taint too.
Well, did you see the guy who was
Oh,
running at me
sure.
just then? He was screaming, "I hate
Yeah.
the Nolan movies." I mean, that's why he was there.
I know, but he's also not a dingo. I mean, that's the natural habitat for dingoes is mired in a pool of Nolan film hatred.
Oh god.
Nolan!
Actually, that guy was like, Tolkien! Tolkien!
Tolkien sucks. I don't care what anybody else says.
Hey, look at
Tolkien
this guy.
sucks.
He's
You guys can
hiding.
Bite me.
He's hiding.
Spoopy skeleton.
He's special.
He'll never
Batman
see me
stomps
down
his
here.
parade.
Aww.
Oh, now he's breakdancing. You tried, good fiend. Ah, yes, another building full of bodies, all thanks to me, Batman.
No.
Man, that was some curve. Good grief, man. If Bruce Wayne ever gave up crime fighting, he would probably have a career with the Yankees. That's some serious curve he's putting on those batarangs.
He has no time for such trivialities. That is
Oh, God.
baseball.
Is that really necessary?
Take that right to the back of the noggin. Now you
The
forgot
man's
third
laying
grade.
around.
He's clearly incapacitated. Oh, and the late hit. That's a 5-yard penalty for Batman.
Your lack of football knowledge is jumping out. You may want
Not
to
the
conceal that.
bees.
The 10-yard penalty. I don't know.
It's
What
15.
what is a late hit? Is it 15?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a 15-yard
That
automatic
many?
first down.
Oh, it's only 3 times as many as my first guess. I was close.
You're gonna want to stick
I will
to
not
the
have-
soccer references.
Oh,
I don't play soccer. What are you
You
talking
don't have
about?
to. Just all you have to know is kick the ball. Congratulations.
And if you're
you know
wearing
soccer.
a slightly different shirt, you can also handle the ball. You can touch
Only
it
if you're
and
in the box.
smear your
Only if you
thumbprints
wear
all over
oven
it.
mitts.
leave DNA behind on it.
Look, those guys are kicking that ball so hard it actually burns.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Smoldering DNA all over the ball.
You're a
Oh. That's the true journey to Sploosh Mountain.
What the heck?
So Batman, what you doing, buddy?
I don't know what the slow zoom in was about.
Yep, I totally got that bridge. It is so bataranged. It is hooked. It is not going anywhere. I've got it.
Desecrate the bodies.
Viking funeral! Viking funeral! So, what is their goal? What is their goal at just running at Batman like idiots?
They want me to know really badly
They're-
what media they hate. I mean, that is
They
that is
want to
the
know.
goal.
They want to know what love is. They want you to show
Look
them.
at that guy.
It's the jockey. You are about to get home.
I'm Batman. Seriously.
Oh, I'm so angry.
God!
So, from a gameplay perspective, I noticed that Batman uses his cloak, his cape, what have you, to glide.
Yes.
But it has battle damage now. Does the tears in the cape affect your ability to glide any?
I just killed a guy.
That dude's dead.
Yeah, that guy died. He's dead a lot.
And that
but
was
I'm
an
serious.
excellent
the
batarang.
tears. The tears. It was the tears in the cape. Does it affect your ability to glide any? Because in real life it would.
On the game, or are you asking if it affects it on the game?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't affect it on the game.
I've never played this game, so I don't know.
I thought you had.
I can't waste any time
No.
in finding the
I've
Okay.
seen Let's
I
Plays
have.
of it. I've never
I've
actually
played
played. They're dead, aren't they?
No, they're just
they're
studying.
Yeah.
They're going to night classes.
General rule with this game, if you ever see something that looks really weird like that, just go ahead and scan it because it's probably a riddle.
That looks slightly out of place. Probably a riddle.
That's pretty much the case. Oh, and they're dead.
That guy's dead.
We really should not have stood that close to the.
Yeah.
No, he's still twitching. He's fine. He's fine. He's probably fine.
Once
he's
the,
break dancing.
once the bats come out of his anus, you know it's over.
In his defense, if bats came out of my anus, that would probably be the end for me as well.
So basically what we've determined is that Batman is a cold-hearted killer.
Yeah, but he's very handsome.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, did you see that 5 o'clock shadow, man? That stubble is just grizzled.
Alright, here's a trivia question for you. According to the
Smell my
comic
armpit.
book
Smell
lore,
it.
how tall to the inch is Batman?
He doesn't stand a chance. Not a
9 feet.
We have one
discussed this
call
last
for
video.
9 feet. What else do we have?
I'm gonna say 6'5".
Okay. The actual height is 6'2".
Really?
Yes, he's actually the same height
Shorter
as
than I-
Christian Bale, who played him in the much-hated Nolan films.
Very well. Well, not all of the Christian Bale films were bad, just the last one.
Well, we actually
So-
don't disagree on that point.
So
I gotta be completely
tall
honest,
was
though, I
Adam
think Ben
West?
Affleck is 9 feet.
Say what? What was the question?
Anybody who disagrees is a communist.
What was the question?
the
I
question
missed
was
that.
how tall is Adam
How tall
West?
is Adam West?
Oh, how tall is Adam West?
He's 9 feet.
Yeah, actually,
feet.
I think his official height is 8'11" 3/4.
He had to
Well, I
crouch
was
for
rounding.
all the shows.
I was rounding.
Which I think is about
They actually,
830 meters.
They have him on a dolly track, and he's just squatted the entire time. And they just covered up the dolly track with little fabric feet that run whenever he moves around.
Which,
It's
by
a
the
really
way,
weird effect.
this is not going the way that I wanted it to. It's actually quite
No,
irritating.
you're not doing great. Yeah, you're not doing
So his
awesome.
condition, his condition is nervous. I mean, does the Batman have a condition for everything?
Conditions slightly aroused.
Condition, hungry.
That would come in handy. Condition, confused and somewhat bewildered.
Honestly, I haven't seen the condition
Conditions.
thing play in a whole lot to how they react. You can spook them easier. Like, it'll take them longer to shoot you if you make an appearance. But that's
Conditions.
about it.
Regrets never writing his ex back. Oh, please pop up like a deranged Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I thought there was a takedown.
That's
Apparently
right.
there is no takedown for when you're in the grate. What is the freaking point?
It'd be great if every time you did it, it would make him Wilhelm.
He was 2 days from retirement.
No.
Oh crap, he's coming up here. He saw me by some magic.
He found me. He found me. I don't know how they found me, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Now watch this accuracy.
He killed me, Val. He killed me with a gun.
Oh
those
my
guys have red
goodness.
dots.
Oh my goodness.
Killed me, Mal. He killed me with a gun. I like the fact that on this death, you actually get the Joker because Harley's in jail. That's
Okay.
actually a nice little, well, no, it's a nice little point. Harley's locked up. Obviously, she couldn't stand over your dead body and gloat.
I think she could.
Well, I mean, she probably could, but it wouldn't be, in the continuity.
Oh lord, he saw me
more
too.
gun.
Immediately.
I climbed over the rail in his immediate field of vision. I don't know how he would have seen me.
He has no eyes. He's a skeleton. I thought I was safe.
The skeleton eyes, they see me.
They see all. They look directly into your soul.
Hey Jim, does that gargoyle look a little bit different to you? Like it has something on its head? No, it's probably nothing.
Just needs a good cleaning.
I'm sure it's nothing. Keep your eyes open for the Batman. Come here, you. Did you guys ever see, what was it?
Yep, There's my bat body.
Oh.
I told you this was
think
a really smooth video. This one had no issues.
Like butter. Have you guys? I think it was He-Man. I'm pretty sure it was the movie He-Man. There were these weird humanoid creatures that had these giant, fleshy bat-like wings, and the way that they killed people was they wrapped their arms around them and then puked digestive fluid onto them.
That sounds like my family reunion in Alabama.
No, it was Beastmaster. It was Beastmaster. That's what it was. It was Beastmaster. I had nightmares about those guys for so many years. Because, like, the movie shows their feet kicking. Like, it pans down and it shows, and, like, these guys are, like, the embodiment of an evil shower. Because they wrap you up in the cold embrace of the shower curtain of death. And then they just vomit hydrochloric acid all over you, and then whenever, like, the guy opens his arms again, just bones and stuff fall out.
Okay.
Did you never see that, really?
I may have. I seem to remember Beastmaster, but it would have been 20 years ago.
Oh, I had nightmares about that for so long.
My memory only goes back 19
me
years.
out.
I'm sorry.
Hey, if you drop that body on that guy, will it knock him out?
No.
Oh, too late now.
Yes.
No. It will make him itchy.
Because this is pre-recorded.
It makes him itchy.
I'm allergic to dead bodies. Not cadavers, my one allergy. Whee!
That was a heck of a flip, Batman.
You done good, Russ. And inverted takedown.
Why did he stop?
No,
Why did he stop?
My sense is tingling.
Batman throws his voice. He's over here!
Something tells me I shouldn't go further. Oh wait, it didn't give me the option. That was a pain.
Oh man. Yeah, that sucks.
Alright, watch me distract them with my bat skills. Okay.
Swing and a miss.
Oh no, they're dodging!
Right now.
Wow.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Now their cracked shots open up on you.
Everything
He's
is
going
terrible.
in a circle.
They're a better shot than Batman. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because Batman's not supposed to use guns, remember?
I know, but I was using batarangs, and they were dodging them like it was nothing.
You're not really throwing batarangs.
What am I doing, spitting them?
Or you're not shooting batarangs. That's what I mean. You're not really shooting batarangs. You don't have a batarang launcher. Or do you?
Where did that come from?
Now, did you see how when I jumped down, he was startled? That only happens when they're terrified. That's pretty much it.
Now, yeah, I was about to say, now he's terrified. Now he's unconscious.
If they're terrified when you jump down in front of them, they have like a baptism moment. They shake and they wave their arms, and that's pretty much it.
Before it goes too far.
Stop. But everyone's dying to see what I do next. Let him go now.
You're doing a great job, Joker. I like to voice this over with my own head. Here, I made a pool. Let's let him swim. Oh, he loves it. I want to swim, says Batman.
Batman could have saved him again if he had just moved, because he knew Joker was going to toss him in there. But again, instead of actually going to help the guy, he just stood by, complacent.
All right, well that's the end of this one with the rubble falling.
This obvious vent beside the door.
Obviously, that means nothing.
That brings
that
to an
died.
end
Time to quit.
episode 5. So, how do you feel about the game at the moment? I actually feel like the game gets better at this point. Any thoughts from you two?
I think you need to practice your Predator missions a little more.
I think that you're a jerk. I try really hard.
Try harder, noob.
You've never even played it. This is the Dark Souls all over again.
Listen, listen, you. I'm a dingo. I don't have to have reasons for my opinions.
So you say.
I have to have instinct in dead babies.
Well, Kraslov, go ahead and lead us out then.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, pop over to our Twitter feed, give that a like, or follow, pop over to our Facebook page, give that a like. Shout out to Something Awful, as always. If you have a comment for us, leave it in the comments section below. I think there was something we talked about for comments, but I don't remember it right now. So yeah, the comments section below. Any thoughts, opinions, or indifference. That's pretty much it.
I'm generally ambivalent to this,
Apathy.
but I like to post things, so... Steam group! Don't forget the Steam group.
Ah, yes, Steam group. Join the Steam group. We do stuff and things.
Together,
No,
as a
we
group,
don't.
like a cult.
Jots, you're not allowed. You are not allowed to talk about the Steam group. The same way I'm not allowed to talk about your playing, you're not allowed to talk about the Steam group, because certain people here have not joined because you're afraid of being followed or something. I don't know.
You realize that you never stop, right? So...
What?
You never...
Well, yeah, of course I don't stop. I'm a dingo. Dingoes don't stop for anything. That's science.
Yes. Alright, so finish it up.
Alright, so for Grizzle Beagle playthroughs, this is Kreslov.
This is Dookie Dingo.
And this is Johnson. Happy to wait. Mm-hmm.
All hail Zipthar.
End video.
End of video.